what will you do about it?
Yo, what about the cowards? What about the homeless without covers? What about the babies with no mothers? What about the fiends feeding for what they think they need? And what about the widow when she's gone? His heart is bleeding. What about religion? What about the mental prisons holding out people with no ambition and no vision? What about the earth? What about the dirty eyes of those who can only see nature for what it's worth? So what about the children who don't know why they injected? What about the broken hearted when they've been rejected? What about government terrorists who are protected? What about the cries of the ghetto that are neglected? And what about freedom? And what about countries playing bully, dropping bombs, acting if God is sleeping? What about heavenly war between angels and demons? And what about them telling us we're stupid to believe in a God?
Open your eyes and take a look around, and then you see what you see. What will you do about it? Your eyes wide shut, I know it seems like too much, but will we stop or go on? Come on, let's think about it.
What about the children? What is what we're cooking in the kitchen? What about the world we about to give them? What about the media and news? What about their false views and bias reporting their abuse? What about the people? What about them ever feeling equal? Releasing them from evil. Tell me what about the music? By being careful how we use it. What about love? Will we lose it? What about the refugees in political trouble? What about the families more stuck in the struggle? What about the orphan who just needs to be cuddled? What about the cities been bombed, left in a rubble? And what about the animals of God's creation? Men rise, creatures fall. What about that relation? What about hospitals turning back poorer patients? And what about the countries living life with radiation in the soil?
Open your eyes and take a look around, and when you see what you see, what will you do about it? Your eyes wide shut, I know it seems like too much, but will we stop or go on? Come on, let's think about it.
What about God? What about His Majesty? What about men playing God, causing catastrophe? What about children working hard in dirty factories and being paid cents for jobs they call unsatisfactory? What about education? What about her schools whitewash a nation with all this false representation of our history? What about civilizations, mysteries, empires and kingdoms, Egypt, Kush, the great cities? I'm asking, what about racism? What about when we see the preachers of the faith with them? What about when God puts His wrath on all these nations? Would we be taking up with Him or left in tribulation? Lord help me. What about the court's death penalty? Take away life, leaving more families empty. Victims. What about the Babylon system? It's taking the course described in Revelation. Let's think about it.
Open your eyes and take a look around, and when you see what you see, what will you do about it? Your eyes may shut, I know it seems like too much, but will we stop or go on? Come on, let's think about it. Open your eyes and take a look around, and when you see what you see, what will you do about it? Your eyes wide shut, I know it seems like too much, but will we stop or go on? Come on, let's think about it.
Yeah, it's from St. Martin to G-City Groningen, SS Records, Kingz on a come up.
Thank you.